From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here at my bar. Tommy Max, of course. A great place to hang, have a seat, have a little beverage, and get a chance to tell your story about what you're doing out there in Northeast Florida. It's Biz Champions time. That means Major Harding is here. Always great to have my friend Major at the bar. Show brought to you by Foodies Care, a great organization helping people right here in Northeast Florida, and, of course, part of the client-focused media team. We got a great show this time around. We're going to talk a little golf. Yeah, a really cool gadget for you in the golf space. We're going to talk a little financial planning and awareness and all that kind of stuff. And we're also going to talk about helping veterans out there through physical fitness and social events. So it's going to be great. So let's get into it with the fellas. Michael Schmitz is up first with Swing Scribe.
Yeah,
what a great thing you got going on. Show it to the camera.
Yeah,
show what you got on.
There you go, right there, yeah.
Absolutely. It looks like one of those, official, scoring cards for the tour players.
Yeah, great. Everybody should be journaling their swing thoughts. The pros do it. We see Rory pulls it out at the Masters, and he's got his course notes.
Absolutely.
Why aren't us amateurs doing it? So yeah, it's a golf journal.
Okay.
It's great for if you're on, taking lessons and want to write down your course notes. You want to write down your swing thoughts. You've got a page dedicated to every single club in your bag, so
cool.
You can bring what you're learning onto the course with you, reference it at all times.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a 20-year member at World Golf Village down in St. Augustine. I'm a golf freak.
Are you?
And a Jaguars freak.
All right.
Those are my two passions in life.
Yeah.
And a lot of Jaguars players play at World Golf Village, actually.
Yeah, I
see
bet.
them down there a lot.
Good.
But, and I help launch golf products, and I've worked with Callaway, Titleist, TaylorMade, you name it.
Cool.
A couple years ago, I was at the PGA show in Orlando.
Yeah.
Met the owner of Swing Scribe and immediately fell in love with it. Thought, why are we not all carrying this with us? So it's great for, an individual golfer can get it, or you can have it as a tee gift for member events, charity
Think how many
events.
books Rory filled up just taking his private jet for practice and coming home for dinner.
They all do it. They all do it. They write everything down and they reference it. You see them on camera do it. They reference it all the time.
So where can people find it?
So the best thing to do is we've got a website, swingscribe.com, but email me at michaelgolfexpert@gmail.com because I can get you a discount code for individuals, or if somebody wants to buy them in bulk, maybe to carry in their pro shop or for a charity event or for a clinic, I can get them bulk price.
Great.
Too.
It'll be on your profile on the website as well.
Yeah.
So fantastic.
Different colors.
Yeah, we can customize the covers. We can different color covers. We can put your club logo on there. Right now, we're doing one for Women's Golf Day in late May. We're going to have a cool, really nice cover for Women's Golf Day. So
cool.
Make
What's the price point, Michael? Real quick.
Around $30, $35 each for an individual, or it's in the low to mid 20s if you're buying it.
If you buy a package.
So how much has your handicap dropped since you've been taking notes on your own swing?
My favorite part of it is, first off, if I'm breaking 80, I'm usually happy. So, but my favorite part of it is I did get into single digits when I started really tracking things. And there's nothing better than being in the middle of a par 5 and have a pull out your 5-wood and reading your note, going, I need a baby draw here. Okay.
Yeah.
Get on, Eagle, and your buddies are buying you a beer.
I'm like just wine. I hope it goes straight.
Well, you know how your golf game goes south in the middle of the round, and you're like,
it.
What do I do? I was so good on the range. I was so good at my left. Pull this out, read your notes.
Cool.
Right back in.
Note to self, I hate that guy.
Yeah. I'm not playing again. That'll go in the pond with the club.
Well, you can put that in there if you want to. Don't throw my club. You can write that down.
Great to have you on. Thanks. That's awesome.
Yeah,
no doubt
appreciate
about
you.
it.
Thanks.
Ben Wuerffel is here, Capital Analyst of Jacksonville. Hey, Ben, how are you?
Doing very well.
I still can't remember how we met, but I know we've met a long time. I know
you've
been around a long time. You've been in the financial world. How are things? Tell us about your business and what's the latest and what's going on.
So Capital Analysts has been around 60 years in the community. So I'm fourth generation owner at Capital Analysts of Jacksonville. We are expanding pretty rapidly. So we're in Savannah, and we've got a firm we're going to close on here soon in Houston. So a pretty big footprint expansion as we've kind of had some pretty incredible hockey stick growth.
Nice.
But
great. And what are the candidates, are we certified planners? What's the candidates you look for to grow into these other markets?
Yeah, so everybody's a certified financial planner. It's kind of in our industry kind of a barrier to entry. I think everybody should kind of carry that designation.
Okay.
If you want to be a professional, you should be a
professional.
professional.
Have it. Right.
And
absolutely.
So I think that is a barrier to entry. What's unique about our firm, though, is we're an ensemble. So there's a lot of places where guys kind of build their own little island, and they might have some assistance, or they might partner with other people on their own island.
Okay.
But what's unique about ours, and you probably learned this in sports, but you can't be good at everything. And so I really believe that the value of a team is pretty. Actually, one of the guys on my team sent me Wooden's triangle this morning, and he was
really?
like, I can't believe how many of these boxes we have checked on our team here. And so it's,
so cool.
I think you can be good at something, but you can't be good
Right.
at everything. So we look to build kind of a group that has all the different bases covered. So if somebody wants to know about how to give money to charities in an advanced and unique way, we do a lot of philanthropic planning, and that's probably the thing I love. So working with executives and ultra high net worth folks to build really creative plans that go way beyond just kind of the day-to-day, how are we going to invest in this stock or that
Absolutely.
stock.
Generational stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Multi-generational.
Multi-generational stuff.
Yeah, and that they should have that 501c3 arm, right? I mean, most people in that situation, right? Great foundation. Then you run all that money. It's great. You take care of your famous brother's money too?
I have helped him a good bit over the years.
Good,
So
good.
he is. So my famous brother played football a long time ago, which, as you know, can carry you all the way through life.
That's
so
right. Absolutely.
He's,
how's he doing?
pretty
He's feeling
proud of
good? Danny's feeling good?
He is. So
Cool.
the funniest thing on Danny, you were talking about pickleball earlier. Danny has now been drafted to Denver's senior pro pickleball team.
Really?
So,
Didn't know there was such a
way.
thing.
pretty fun to see that sport grow. But he is.
That is awesome.
I played professional tennis out of high school, and he can officially beat me at pickleball, which is a little bit of a chafe.
Yeah, I bet.
Because like for a while it was like, all right, I've at least got the racket sports in the family, but I'm gonna have to work pretty hard at catching up to him. But I've committed that he's much older than me, so by the time I turn 50, I want to be as good as he is at the time, so we
There
can play
you
a little
go.
senior
Beautiful.
pro
Get real
pickleball
competitive,
together.
right?
You got to
Great
get
to
those
have you,
juices
man.
going.
That's right. Appreciate you taking the time.
Of course.
All right, Phillip Burt is here from Team Red, White, and Blue. How are you, my friend?
Doing great. How are you?
Thank you for your service, first and foremost. We appreciate that.
We do.
And you're helping veterans out there through physical fitness, some education in that, and social gathering. Tell us what you're doing.
That's right. So Team Red, White, and Blue, we connect veterans to the community through physical fitness and social activities. So we have a weekly pickleball meetup, Veterans Park out in St. John's.
Cool.
Really, we're looking, we need some help because our area is so big, Jacksonville is so big. We need people that are willing to show up like once a week, once a month at a run, a ruck, a walk, whatever, yoga, breath work.
Yeah.
Do you get a lot of veteran yoga going on?
We do.
Yeah.
We do. So, just trying to get people, meet people where they're at, be authentic and get people connected out. Because if you're moving, if you rest, you rust.
Absolutely.
Right?
That's
so,
sure.
Atrophy's real. Atrophy's real. Like, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. There's no doubt.
It is. So just connected, like there's a mental health crisis going on. So getting people connected to the community, finding belonging, especially after you transition out of the military, which is hard as it is. So when we're here for it. We have so many military bases here, so many veteran, a big population.
Yeah.
We're really looking to reach out and just get some people that are willing to connect with people and make this place great.
And fitness is a great connector. I mean, and you guys, you go in, you get fit.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's like an athlete. You got to stay fit. It's when you're done having that fitness, it does help. I know it helps me. It helps my mental health. It helps everything.
Sure. Well, nothing creates a bond like a little sweat equity, right? So you go in, you do a hard workout together or just walk and you talk about life and whatever, but it connects you, it bonds you. So it's
How do
great.
people get to these gatherings? How do they find out about
So we have an app, and we also have a website, teamrdv.org.
Okay.
You can go there, log in. If you're a veteran, you sign up, you get a free T-shirt.
Yep.
They have a swag store that if you want to buy extra stuff, but we have an app that has all the events, local, virtual.
Yep.
It's a national organization, so we're everywhere.
Cool.
If you're going somewhere and you're looking, hey, I don't want to run by myself today, or I'm looking for a local event, you can get in there, find it, check in, and go.
Yeah. We've had a lot of Major, and great to see you always, my friend.
Always.
We've had a lot of veterans here and organizations here at the bar, and they talk about a lot of veterans, they hear about it, but they don't act on it. I think with fitness, they would act on it because it's not, you're just going to go get a nice little walk-in or a little whatever, exercise in with like-minded people that have been through similar things as you. Might be a good connector.
Yeah, it's great. And
because half the battle is getting them to call those numbers or go see those clinics or, getting them to go do different things, right?
Absolutely. Like isolation is a disease. Like
No doubt.
When people are hold up and not connected. So if you can connect with someone familiar, especially as you're transitioning out of the military, like someone to translate like how to talk civilian.
Right.
Because
right. No, I know. My brother's a vet. Yeah.
So when we, just kind of bridging that gap and getting people, the community is better when veterans are engaged, and veterans are better when they're engaged in the community.
Absolutely. So. And the vets got a lot to offer.
That's right.
They just got, and the ones that are, having trouble, just got to find their path once again, and that's a great way to do it.
We had a lady on last week that she's transitioning vets back into society, and just the things that they run up against. Yep. And she's there, a resource for them too. So I'll get you her name too.
Yeah, absolutely. We're connected for sure. All right. So as we wrap up, the NFL draft is tonight, first night of the draft. What are you hoping for with the Jags? Whether they move up or not, stay where they're at. What do you hope that first pick is? What position group do you want?
Well, I think we talked about this off camera, or maybe on camera, but that rush end.
Yeah.
That guy that can get to the quarterback and really affect the whole flow of the offense. Yep. I mean, that's what I'm looking for.
Absolutely. Phil, how about you, man? What do you say?
I think we have the most picks of any other team this year.
We're the second. Pittsburgh's got 12, I think.
Okay.
We got 11,
I'm hoping we shore up some defense. I feel like our identity is a defensive team. I mean, so, get in there and get after it.
Wasn't there a Burt, New York Giant defensive tackle? Remember him?
I know, I don't.
Do any of you guys remember? He knocked out Joe Montana. Remember, he hit him so hard. I'm telling you, wore number 64. I think his name was Phil. I'm not kidding. I'm having these things, you know what I mean?
That was me. I'll take it.
There you go. Right, how about you? What are you hoping for, Ben?
Okay, so there's a biblical principle. I'm a Christian.
Okay.
And sometimes holiness comes from long suffering. And historically, the Jaguars have required some perseverance with their picks in the draft. So I'm hoping that I don't experience as much long suffering.
That's right.
Watching them make these picks. So I would love to see them do a little better than years past. But there are some great winners they've got over.
Got to build on the 13-4.
Yeah.
Right. And I like what Liam's saying. He's saying, hey, we can't be a one-hit wonder. We've had too many of those in the past, and that's correct. Except for the 90s.
That's right.
We went 4 years in a row.
When 55 was playing.
It does help when you get to steal everybody else's players and start a team.
That's right.
To be fair. But there was a rough.
Carolina had it too.
It was rough after that. Though.
Carolina had a tough time. I mean, they got to do it too.
Yeah.
They had some success.
I believe in Trevor, man. Like this.
Yeah.
He's
totally.
the real deal.
Yeah, absolutely. Michael, how about you? What are you hoping for tonight, man?
Yeah, I completely trust this front office. It's the best I've ever felt about it in 25 plus years. I think they're on the right track for sustainability. I think they may look at the middle of the defensive line, or maybe even your old spot linebacker, or maybe safety, something in the middle there. But whatever they do, somebody rush the quarterback. I completely trust this front office. I'm so excited about. Yeah, it doesn't feel like last year was a one-off to me. I feel like we've got sustainability. Quick side note: if anybody's, I did the London trip a year and a half ago. If anybody's a massive Jaguars fan and hasn't went to Wembley to watch them play, that's like a religious experience. That was unbelievable.
That's fun.
Oh man, is that fun?
Yeah.
Oh,
I tell you who I really like, and I hope they get a chance to get him, is Anthony Hill Jr. He's like Devin Lloyd clone.
Yes.
And he can blitz. He can do it all. He's a little faster, more athletic than Devin too.
Yeah, I like him a lot too.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks,
we appreciate
Tom.
it. Appreciate
thanks,
taking the
Tom.
time. Hey, check out their profiles. You'll see everything, how to contact them, everything in that regard. You'll see Major Harding there. He's always there when you go to the dailynewsnetwork.com website to catch it all. Until next time, y'all stay safe. Y'all be cool. We'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
Cheers.